How you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here, and today's video is auditioning a bunch of different microphones for you and me, the singing drummer. I've been a professional musician for a really long time now, and I've been singing all of those years as well as playing drums, and singing drummers are really common these days. In fact, they were really common 40 years ago. Just for some reason, people thought that, wow, you sing and play drums at the same time? That's weird. That's different. How can that be? Well, some of the biggest superstars of all time were singing drummers. Phil Collins, Ringo Starr, Lee Von Helm, Don Henley, just to name a few. And even up to today's day and age with Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins and a ton of others. So singing drummers are very common, and I see them all of the time. We have singing drummers in house of worship settings, in church, in clubs, big concerts all around, and there's a bunch of different microphones to use and to try out. But there are some issues with singing and playing drums at the same time, mainly the volume. Drums are loud, and the drums are going to bleed into no matter what microphone you have. That's why I'm auditioning a few for you here today. I have 8 different microphones to demonstrate for you. 6 of them are headset microphones. 3 of them are going to go through wireless systems. 3 are just going direct. And then I have 2 dynamic microphones as well. And it's just for you to hear the difference between those different brands and to make the judgment for yourself. If you want any more details, real specific details, I'll have links of every microphone in the text at the bottom of this video. So you can click right over to it and find, the SPL rating, the frequency response for that particular microphone. And if you want even more detail, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer about that particular mic. You can go into all the nitty-gritty details of every microphone in this video today. But hopefully it'll help you hear a few different things. And let me tell you how I'm going to do this. I've written a piece of music for this video today. It's about a minute long. And I'm going to set up every microphone about as close as I can to the exact same level. There's no EQ on any of the microphones. I'm going through my Apollo 8P into Pro Tools, and I've put on a plug-in, a Neve 1073 plug-in as the front end going into Pro Tools. Again, no EQ on that 1073. I just wanted to have that microphone preamp sound, okay? Now, throughout the piece of music, you'll first hear everything going on, me singing, playing drums, and all of the tracks going on at the same time. Then I will cut out the tracks so you just hear the drums and the vocal mic. And then I'll cut off the drums so you're just hearing the vocal mic, and you'll be able to tell how much bleed of the drums are going through the vocal microphone. And then back to everything on again. And hopefully that'll give you a good demonstration of how each microphone performs in this setting. Okay, let's get started. The first mic I'm going to show you today is the AKG C520. A really cool mic. One of my favorite things about this mic is how comfortable it is on my head. Fits really good and comfortable over the ears. Goes right up to your mouth nicely. And if you want to get it out of the way, all you have to do is bend it, and it goes right out of the way. So here we go, the AKG C520.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
The next microphone I'm going to demonstrate for you now is the Crown CM311A. This is a really popular microphone with all kinds of different artists out there. I'm sure you've seen it on music videos, in live concerts. A lot of guitar players like to use this microphone while they're singing out front rather than having a regular mic. It's comfortable on the head. This microphone is a little bit different than the others because the capsule can get right into the center of your lips. A lot of times headset mics, the capsule gets right over here to the side of your mouth and picks up just fine, but this one you can get right in the center, has a little bit of a bigger capsule than the other ones, and it sounds good. So let's get to this one, the Crown CM311A.
Every day I sit and wait
right, the next microphone in line here in this demonstration is the DPA 4088. DPA makes fantastic microphones for all kinds of situations, whether you're doing, just speaking, or you're in theater, on Broadway, those kinds of shows. They make all kinds of microphones for those situations. I used DPA microphones quite a bit when I was in Cirque du Soleil, so they are seriously professional and work really well. This microphone, as you could tell, goes up the side of my cheek quite a bit compared to the other microphone, the Crown that I just used, which had the element right in front of my lips. And again, it's all about the drum bleed and hearing how these mics work in this particular environment. This is a condenser microphone, just like the AKG C520 and the Crown microphones are, and it also has a cardioid pickup pattern, just like those other two microphones had. So here we go, the DPA 4088.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
All right, the next in line is our first wireless headset mic. This is from Sennheiser. This is the ME3 II, going to an EM100 receiver and on into Pro Tools. So here we go.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
Next in line right now is the Shure Beta 54, going through the GLX D4 wireless unit. And the difference between this microphone and the others that we've already auditioned today is that it has a super cardioid pickup pattern. That's a tighter pattern as far as what goes into the front of the microphone, and it decreases even more of the outside ambience coming in from the back of the microphone. Okay, a little bit more than cardioid. Super cardioid is this microphone. And again, this is the Shure Beta 54.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
All right, next in line is an AudioTechnica microphone. This is the ATM73, and I'm going through the ATW R3100 wireless unit, part of their 3000 series. Very comfortable microphone, sounds really nice. And this is back to a cardioid pickup pattern in the microphone rather than a supercardioid. So here we go.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
All right, we're changing it up a little bit now. We're getting into a couple of dynamic microphones. Before I get into this exact microphone, let me tell you, any dynamic mic will work. I prefer this setup. After many years of using headset mics and different sort of regular handheld mics on mic stands, the gooseneck style like this coming over the top of my head to me is just the most comfortable because it keeps everything out of the way of my hands trying to hit cymbals and the rest of the drums. But you know, every player is different. Some guys like to have the mic stand with the arm coming up from the left, and they could sing with their kind of head turned this way. It's whatever's comfortable to you. And really, any dynamic microphone will work. A 57, a 58, all of the other brands out there will work just fine. I like this particular mic, the Beta 56 from Shure, because it's small in its profile. It doesn't stick out from the back end very far, so it's just less to get in the way of your hands moving around. Okay? So that's why I'm using this particular mic, and the last mic in our demonstration has the same sort of small body profile as well. But for now, this is the Shure Beta 56.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
And for the final microphone in this drum microphone audition video is the Telefunken M80 short body. What's great about this microphone is its short body. It sounds really good. You know, M80s are used in all kinds of situations, from not just vocals, but for drum recording, you know, electric guitars, all kinds of stuff. I have this really nice Telefunken L-armed microphone cable, so it saves even more space from behind the microphone. Now this microphone, just like the Shure Beta 56, is a supercardioid pickup pattern, right? So it's going to detract from the noise coming from the back of the microphone and have a tighter pattern in the front. What I forgot to mention before I demonstrated the Beta 56 is that with a microphone like this, as opposed to a headset microphone on your head, you know, you could use more microphone technique with a mic like this. You can get off the microphone, move your head around. When you're singing loud notes, you can back off the microphone a little bit, just like if you were holding it with your hand. You know, the microphone is not stuck in one position on your head. So there is a give and take there. You have the microphone with the stand in front of your face, you know, blocks your face a little bit, and it may get in the way of your hands moving, as opposed to having the headset where you're totally free. But with the headset, the microphone is stuck in that one spot, and with a regular mic like this, you can move your head around and use some microphone technique. So it's a give and take depending on how, it's wherever your comfort level is, okay? All that being said, let's move on now to the final microphone in this demonstration, the Telefunken M80 short body.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down and drenches my skin. I fall into the night. My senses lift me high to you.
And there you have it, everybody. I hope you liked this demonstration video of different microphones for the singing drummer. There's a lot of microphones out there to choose from. I hope you got something out of this video today. If you want any more information about any of these microphones, click on the text below the video. There's links to each microphone. And of course, talk to your Sweetwater sales engineer and you can get into all the heavy-duty details about everything these microphones have to offer, and you can find the microphone that is right for you. Thanks a lot for watching this video.
Every day I sit and wait for the clouds to roll in. The sky turns gray and the rain falls down.